Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Thursday, and I hope you're having a very nice one so far. Today we're going to be discussing updates with regard to HPB, High Performance Blockchain. We're having an in-depth look at that via our Community Speaks segment as well. The Binance CEO, Changpeng Zhao, has said specifically that Ethereum can do much more than Binance Coin. We'll let you know what he meant here on Forbes.com. They ask the question, is this cryptocurrency the next Bitcoin? We're going to round it out with a couple of important updates from our friends over at Electroneum from the 23rd and the 20th of April. But let's begin here with this piece of news on ccn.com. Tron Casino has disappeared and thousands of investors are doomed with worthless tokens. This article from today, the 25th of April. So a Tron gambling dApp, a decentralized application called Tron, disappeared over the last week without a word of explanation. Shortly before it disappeared, Tron had launched its second game, Shoot, which issued a second token. And as you can see here, Justin Sun is being called out for one of his tweets. Huge congrats to Binance and CZ on breaking the all-time high. No matter bull or bear, eventually our value depends on what we build. So if that's true, if the value depends on what we build, then as White Wolf points out here, Justin, Tron pulled an exit scam. Investors stuck with millions of worthless DO tokens now. Will you do something to at least partially compensate? Who are the Tron scammers? Can you inform the community? It's essential for the prestige of the Tron network. So Shoot was essentially another twist on high-low, where the user would shoot the range they believed the next card would fall under. Similar to the high-low game, players earned Shoot tokens for every bet. The games were probably fair, their results determined by the unpredictable Tron blockchain. The hash would be interpreted to determine the result, as is the case with many games on both Tron and EOS. This is perceived as much fairer and harder to rig than traditional casino models, which might develop advanced methods of deceiving gamblers. A total of whatever this number is, 59 million DO were mined over the casino's life, and there are currently 1,204 holders. Over 12 million remain frozen, obviously earning no dividends at this time. Shoot, which was much newer, had just over 1.4 million frozen. DO and Shoot were delisted from one of the exchanges, kiwidex.io, with the following notice, quote, because Tron has encountered operational related investigations, it will stop all social media, websites, and other activities included today. Kiwidex will release the DO TRX Shoot TRX transaction pair at midnight on the 18th of April New York time. Withdrawal of the order in time. Kiwidex, who has not withdrawn the order, will automatically refund the pending token to the user's accounts. And as you can imagine, guys, many people in the Twitter sphere and the Tron community are pretty upset, not to mention the Tron community. So if you're affected by this, maybe reach out to us, let us know what your experience was. If there are any updates regarding follow-up and regarding specific steps that the Tron community will be taking, we'll do our best to let you know what those are in the days ahead. In other news here, we're looking at HPB, High Performance Blockchain, which has reached an agreement with the Open Digital Asset Network, KOFO, K-O-F-O. This news from the 24th of April. HPB is pleased to announce that it has reached an agreement with KOFO, an open digital asset exchange network. With this partnership, we will work closely in cross-chain exchange, technical service, and interactive marketing in the form of mutual participation. This development stems from our commitment to revolutionizing the blockchain infrastructure and exploring more application scenarios serving for the real economy. With cross-chain exchange being a rigid demand, the direct transaction on the same blockchain has become one of the fastest ways to connect blockchain to the real economy. And switching gears now to altcoinbuzz.io, we have this piece from our Community Speaks segment, High Performance Blockchain Update. High Performance Blockchain continues to impress with development and is pushing forward despite the conditions of the current bear market. This is definitely one that we've had an eye on as far as the Altcoin Buzz staff is concerned. HPB Smart City Development with Fortune 500 company and Union Pay update. Spring 2019 is here, and the markets are still uncertain and full of failure. Despite the extended bear market, High Performance Blockchain continues to impress with development and is pushing forward. The Chinese blockchain project has given the community major updates over the last few months that are starting to paint a picture. HPB is attracting attention from major companies inside and outside of China. Today, we are going to focus on two of those companies, China Electronics, which is a Fortune 500 organization, and UnionPay, the largest transaction company in the world. So ITCEC, China Electronic Technology Development Company, is a major subsidiary of the state-owned China Electronic, which is 369th on the Forbes Global 500 list. ITCEC was announced to have signed an MOU with High Performance Blockchain to develop an operations service platform based on the HPB mainnet. The two companies will combine their expertise to explore how HPP can help ITCEC develop smart cities, industrial projects, ecological parks, and comprehensive parks using the High Performance Blockchain. You can read about this MOU in this HPB press release. Link is right here in the article. I have also created a video that dives a little further into just how big China Electronic is that will be linked below. And since HPB's inception, there were always rumors of their connections to UnionPay Smart, which is the big data section of UnionPay. These connections became more clear as time has gone on, and the latest developments show us that this connection not only still exists, but is in full development with progress happening on a monthly basis. For the last 3 months, the bi-weekly reports have included updates regarding this collaboration. HPP was happy to inform us that the authorized traceability system that they are developing along with the UnionPay has completed its code development, and tests have shown that it is running as expected. You can read about that update linked here in their bi-weekly report. Good news all around in my books for HBP. If you want to check out the rest of this Community Speaks segment brought to us very professionally by Mr. Rumham, then check out the rest of this publication and let us, as always, know your thoughts and your impressions and your perspectives in the comments below. And here on Golden Casino News from a couple of days ago, April 23rd, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao says Ethereum can do much more than Binance Coin. Well, what is he talking about? The CEO of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange delivered an unexpected compliment to his rival this week, but markets appeared unwilling to follow. In a series of tweets on April 22nd, Binance's Changpeng Zhao called for the tolerance of the various blockchain projects within the cryptocurrency industry. Users, he said, should not single out specific coins for criticism in order to present others in a better light, and that includes his own Binance Coin, BNB. Quote, I like the positivity for BNB, but we really don't have to diss any other coin, he wrote in response to another tweet, which said Binance's asset would, quote, have a devastating effect on largest altcoin Ethereum. While Zhao has become known for his unwillingness to take sides, his championing one coin or another, his defense of ETH is especially conspicuous as the latter continues to struggle with publicity woes. Zhao even actively praised both the network and those who develop and maintain it. Quote, the Ethereum developer community is unmatched, but they do many different things, he continued. Our BNB developer community is much smaller, but focused on one thing. Let's see how it plays out. Well, it seems to me he's a good sport. For more information and coverage of both BNB and Ethereum, check out this article in full. Let's switch gears now to Forbes.com. They're asking the question on April 23rd, is this cryptocurrency the next Bitcoin? Not to get fully into this article, but basically they give us a snapshot of where the market has been and Bitcoin's performance. And now, as the author writes, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency financial rating agency Weiss Ratings has suggested Binance Coin could be the next Bitcoin due to it dictating the direction of the market in recent weeks. So this is what they're referring to. Is Binance Coin the next Bitcoin? Certainly not in my opinion, but it's an interesting take because they do back it up with a lot of the performance metrics of Binance Coin. So for example, it's up by more than 300% this year, gaining the most of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, CoinMarketCap data shows. And the recent launch of Binance Chain earlier this month triggered another Binance Coin price rally, taking it above its previous all-time high of $24 per token. I believe it's a previous all-time high in terms of Bitcoin value, but I could be mistaken. If that's the case, correct me in the comments below. So check out this article on Forbes. It's kind of for the newbies out there in the space. It's kind of for those that keep cryptocurrency at arm's length and maybe aren't ultra knowledgeable about it, but nonetheless, check it out. It's nice to see it covered by Forbes. Finally today, guys, a couple of quick updates with our friends over at Electroneum. This from the 23rd of April, so this is the most recent of two tweets that we're going to look at. At the weekend, we noticed unusual blockchain activity. We have pushed a node update to GitHub, which should resolve the issue. Only command line users and mining pools will be affected. Electroneum app users will not be affected. We will keep you updated, just in case this is something that affects your world, that affects your today. Maybe you are one of those line users. Maybe you should know about this. We wanted to make sure it was shared. This is an earlier tweet from the 20th of April. We've noticed some unusual activity on our blockchain, so all exchanges should ensure a minimum of 100 confirmations on ETN deposits to minimize the risk of any possible attempt to double spend. We are monitoring the situation and will take any necessary action. So with that being said, guys, just wanted to make sure you're across that news. And I think that about wraps it up for today. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media and keep checking back into our website, altcoinbuzz.io. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. But have a great Thursday, everybody, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. All the best if you choose to invest. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.